Hello, Yusuke. Hey, Yusuke, are you still there? Hello, who else is there? 9 people watching. Wow. All right, Jill. How are you feeling today? Any better? You've been given the okay. And are you going to stay close by? How far are you away from home? Wow, so it's quite a way. So you say you're going to stay in a close by hotel? There's something came out. I don't know if this is from a that was stuck in my mouth earlier. Up there. I think it's come out of something. So it's getting warm now. I don't have to put the heating on. I just started watching. You remember that film Black Hawk Down in Somalia? I just started watching Escaping It. I look like a wise man. Yep. I took one of those IQ tests. And when you take one of those IQ tests, and they said to find out your result, pay $40. And that's when I knew I was smart, because I didn't pay $40. So if you take one of those IQ tests and you pay to find the result, you're not smart. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people did. All right, Murray. It looks like Iran's making quite a few enemies. What I'm doing now, homeostatic. That's about it. Stripping metal, stripping copper. I've got to change. Watching Have I Got News for You, and Would I Lie to You? Oh, maybe I am sad. What about you? Are you sad? Yep. Watch some Would I Lie to You, or Have I Got News for You, or Scooby-Doo. No, I'm from England and I live in Japan. Hello, sailor. I'm depressed. Oh dear. You joined one day ago and you came straight to my channel. Well, so I bought 2 fish heads that were on off for $1, and then I bought a. I don't want subscribers. I've got 28,000 subscribers, and most of them don't come. So cheer up the Buddha. Oh, okay, thanks. Could you suggest something, maybe? Yeah, thanks. Then what did I buy? I bought a bag of stir fry that was on sale. And then I had some radish. You're at the Japanese scrap. I don't know. What's that supposed to mean? I am from England. Why am I sad? Because people fucking keep asking me, why are you sad? Then I had some rice and I put that in. And some spices. And a bit more fish that I had in the freezer. I'm 82. Time is it there? It's just coming up to 9 o'clock. The Wizard of Ox. I like that one. I prefer the Wizard of Ox. In your island. Where's that? No worries, godson. I used to have a friend at school, and he was good because he was in our area. His name was Alan Goodson. Oh, you've been here before, Mr. Goodson. AKW. Oh, Samoa, cool. But you don't want to go to New Zealand or Australia? I'm 66. $67 next month. You can hear the fridge. Yeah, it's the computer. But the fridge sounds something similar. I was in a bar. Was I fighting? Yeah, I'm a bit of a liar. That's the only way you get on YouTube or any of those things, if you've got to lie. People don't like it if you tell the truth. Yeah, so sometimes with the computer, like I switch it and it's still making the same noise, so I pulled the plug out. Your sister is 39. I don't know why you should tell me that. Is she a Filipina? Hey, Samuel. I actually thought I saw a message from you, and because I was looking, for some reason I was looking at contributions. Not that I wanted contributions. And then you made a contribution and you said, don't be a stranger or something, or don't keep disappearing. How are you going to die? Don't know. I hope it's not a fucking surprise. What did you say? Oh. I'm a spy. Oh, your sister from Germany. Okay. Does she look feminine, or does she look like a shot putter? I haven't banged a German girl. Oh, have I? I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to remember if I banged a fucking German girl. 9. Not 1, 9. That says, have you ever had sex with a German girl? 9. You dirty bastard. I'm trying to think now. I've had Dutch girl. You know that, is it Caster Semenya? She's an African runner. I can't remember. I don't know if it's South Africa. She's an African runner, but she had very high testosterone, and they were trying to get her banned because she got high levels. She's a woman, but she just got fucking high levels of testosterone. But I think her thing is either 400 meters or 800 meters. But she still, and she beats everybody on the track, but she still doesn't hold the world record. The world record is held by an East German that looks like a shot putter. You remember that woman from the 1980s? They just fucking put so many drugs into her. Go Iran. No one wants Iran to be. People want Iran to be freed from these fucking religious crackpots. Well, tell her to ask her if she wants to come to Japan. Come to Japan. I've got plenty of rooms. You know, so I've seen that do a backflip. I've seen so many of these comments do a backflip. What the fuck is wrong with these people? She doesn't like people. But I'm more of an animal, so she'll be okay. Just tell her I'm like an animal in bed. I'm more afraid of the other person than they are of me. Yeah, I think they're still firing rockets, aren't they? Imagine that, being in one. You know, that hotel is one of the most expensive in the world. I think it's a 7-star hotel. And imagine that, you just paid like $20,000 for a fucking weekend, and a fucking missile comes through the window. Your phone in reception. I didn't order this. Yeah, I'm always a bit. Well, as I was saying to this prostitute in Vietnam, it says, I'll go with you, but I can't get a boner. She goes, it's okay, I'll suck it until you do. Oh my God, your mother from Germany. Where did you spend most of your lives, in Germany or in England? When I was in the Philippines last year, there was this guy. He was selling back scratchers, and I got fed up with him. I said, "Don't fucking talk to me." He was selling back scratchers, or Cialis, which is like a blue pill. Hang on a minute, got to piss. Hey, just got to put a bit of this in it because there's no fucking taste to it. So is your English up to par? Because when I got married, I asked the wife to speak in English to the kids, and I said I'd give you 25,000 yen a month, because I paid for all the rent and the holidays, going out to eat, and I said I'll give you 25,000. She wouldn't fucking do it, the cunt. It's so important. It's so important, especially nowadays. I had this Kazakh kid from Kazakhstan speaking to me, and he was saying that nowadays 3 languages is it's not that special. Japanese wife, we're still married, but we're separated for a fucking long time. Did you ever get any reprisals because your dad was English? Was he English, or was he Scottish or Welsh or Irish? Oh, were you no? What? No, I'm talking about your dad. Onto Gago Adogo. Which school did I teach you at? So about that Nepathanti, he's saying Mukashi Shogako ita ego oshiete moratta. Something like that. He's saying I taught him English. So which school was it? Okay, that's good. You're lucky your dad wasn't Scottish. That's a terrible burden to carry. What age did you start drinking in Germany? When you were kids, you and your sister, what age did you start drinking? What is your sister's job? So I wonder if this, no, it is possible that someone, you know, like, but then again, I haven't taught English. You know, that time I did, when I was last teaching English, I didn't have a beard. When you was 29, good job. Wait, is that when they release you from prison? It's going well, Exotic. Well, I started when I was 16 and I stopped when I was 18. Thank you, Fidon. Is that a Swiss franc? Not very often I get Swiss francs. Well, you know, Jimmy Carr, Jimmy Carr, he was a virgin till he was 26. Thank you, Fidon. Not sure what that means, like, but thanks. Fidon, I've got a question for you. Are you Swiss? Are you a Swiss person? I didn't start thinking till I was 63. Good man, don't worry, we'll take up the slack. Do you know, I heard that everyone in Switzerland has got a gun. Did you or your friends shoot someone? I read that in Switzerland it's got the highest rate of murder per capita. Do you ever know of anyone getting shot in your town or village? Any advice when visiting Vietnam? Yeah. Wait. First of all, always take paper with you to the toilet, because sometimes toilets don't have paper. They've got a bum gun, so you're supposed to use the bum gun to wash your bum, and then damp it down with paper. I was wiping my arse and putting it in a basket, and this woman said at the supermarket said, "Don't do that." Oh, really? So that was a bullshit story that I read then. Yeah, they said it was the highest because everyone had a gun, and if there was an argument at the pub, someone would go home, get the gun and shoot him. Yeah, so obviously that's a fucking bullshit thing then. Have you been there, Samuel, or something? Yeah, there's a lot of beggars, especially in Section 1 in Vietnam. But they just try to give them food. If you give them money, they send someone else round. And that's what happened with me. I gave this, she had a rose and a kid, and I said, here's some money, I don't want a rose. Then 10 minutes later, 2 little kids come up saying, give me money. Looks like you're in the money then, Samuel, you and your relatives. If you don't have a gun, can you use Toblerone as a kosh? Oh, nice. Yeah, yesterday I was sat at this outside this store, the doors inside but outside, and 2 little boys came up to me showing the presents they got from the 100 yen shop, and then they were showing me the t-shirts, and like I was chatting to them, and then they just came up to me and they put their arm around me and gave me a hug. It was really special, really nice. Mr. Iwama, I went to his house the other day. No one there. Yeah, does your wife talk to your kids in English? KW, you still didn't send me an email, mate, if you're serious about if you can really put me up. Okay, that's good. I messed up with my daughter. I put her in school at 2.5, and I should have stayed with her. If I'd have kept her out of school another year, then we could have. She'd probably be fluent in English. But she went to university, so she's fluent in English now. I'm trying to think how old this computer is now. Maybe coming up to 5 years. There's been a few people from the United Kingdom who has not been here recently. Yeah, she's Japanese, yeah. Yeah, my kids don't look Japanese. Oh, Mr. Godson? No, he's German and English, so I don't know whether if he grew up in Germany, he probably sees himself as German. But that's me speaking for other people. You've visited South, that's a fucking long way to go, isn't it? No, I live in Ichinomiya. When I was pissed off when I worked for Telecom, I wrote a letter to a company in South Africa, and they said, no, we don't want you. But I'm white. I thought you could get a job if you were just white, but you couldn't. Evening, Quint. A bit late now, yeah. I've got a friend, and he's a karate king. Like he's a ninth grade karate guy, and he was talking to me talking about a last trip, and he says he was going to take me to South Africa. We'd go together, but I just thought South Africa is not a country that I want to go to. But you spent most of your life in Germany, yeah? Well, it's not just crime, though, is it, Samuel? It's deadly crime. Very fucking... It's not just a case of getting raped or beaten up. It's a case of getting you fucking... losing your life. Maybe it's as bad as Switzerland. Yeah, well, Samuel, I don't know if you remember, but like in the 1980s, in America, people were getting killed for their fucking trainers. No, of course not, mate, but I don't... Yeah, I was alive at that time, yeah. But there's some stuff that I wasn't alive, but I did read about it, like the Second World War. What do you do in London, Samuel? Well, Zimbabwe, that used to be called Rhodesia. And it was named after an Englishman called Rhodes. I'm sure you know that, Samuel, yeah? And but in England, when we had Queen Victoria was the empress, when we had an empire, and then when we had Margaret Thatcher, we had a country because she was a cunt. Yeah, well, it got fucking by gum, Robert Mugabe, because a lot of the white farmers got killed, but they went to neighbouring countries because they had expertise, and all the fucking thugs that he gave the farms to, they had no idea what to do. And as everyone can see, that Samuel has got a good education. I guess that's what you get. Simon, is that what you get when you cross kleptomania with crazy? Your dad... Is your dad not white then, Godson? Or are you making a joke there? What, your dad didn't bring you up? So I'm not even sure whether you're serious now, Godson. I think Godson's taking a piss. Because I looked at your channel and it looks like a young man's channel. Yep. Do I support black lesbians? No, they're just trolling. They're just trying to fucking get people's hackles up. Ignore it, Samuel. In fact, it's not the first time I've seen that question. I went for a job interview once. You mean you don't know what to say? No, he's just taking the piss. He's taking the piss to try and get people to say, you know, typical fucking blacks, they don't work, you know, they have baby mama, baby dad, or whatever. So just ignore it. No. Well, it wasn't. Never mind. Exactly, Samuel, yeah. Like Godson. So even though it's not really cold, at the end of March, or maybe the third week in March, I think it's called Daikan or something. And it's a really cold day just before it turns into spring. Is there still any Americans watching? Have you still got lots of snow? Yeah, I think I'll get rid of... I think Godson's fucking trolling. Get rid of this fucker. Why do you? Can you reform that question? Why do you hate? Yeah, can you look at that question again and put? Am I following the situation in Iran? You're written around? Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, I'm up with. Obviously, he was in power for 37 years. That guy, the head of the fucking too long. 37 years like that, fucking way too long. Why do I do what to myself? Oh, was I picking my nose? Banned commenters because he was taking the piss or trying to take the piss. Is that your second channel, is it? How does it hurt me? I've got like I got two Swiss francs, and I got a couple of dollars yesterday. So tell me how it's hurting me. I lose engagements. No, I've been depressed. I want someone to send me a big $200 so I can support a mother and her child. I am in Japan, but maybe I'm leaving soon. So it's quite funny that this Risque turns up immediately after Can you send money on YouTube? Yeah, there's a little dollar sign just beneath you, depending on what country you're in. Doesn't matter, no one's watching my videos. Oh no. How's your channel going? Go to channel, 7 videos, 5 subscribers. Thanks for the advice. Still fishing hard? I don't know. Stop banning commentators. So what's your real channel? Godson. Well, put a link to your channel or tell us what your channel is, then we can all go and visit it. Yeah, I think it's Godson has got a split personality. Godson, if you're real, send me some money. It's quite amazing that Godson reappeared as soon as as soon as I unhid him. He turned up straight away. Fucking crackpot. My views on Iran. My views are: I hope that at last the Iranian people can be freed from this fucking nightmare. It could be the best thing that Donald Trump ever did. So when the Shah of Iran, when he was knocked out of power, he had a similar group of people that used to torture. They used to torture people. I am the sub. I could do with a fucking car, new car. You gotta go now. Bye-bye. Don't tell you. I think Venmo's just in America, isn't it? I'm feeling destitute. Oh my God. Yeah, the same thing happened yesterday. Someone wouldn't let someone donate $1,000. It's just my fucking luck, isn't it? Oh dear. That's just my luck. Well, at least you put the dollar sign in the right place. The dickheads don't usually do that. No, car now, I'm kidding. Just send me the money. For any car. Scrap car. Oh, $500. Oh, I forgot you can't send $500. Can you? Shit. If only these pricks were a tenth of how funny they thought they were. Just a tenth of how funny they thought they were. They'd be funny. Is that a gin? No, I'm just pleased to see you. Oh dear, got some right twats on here tonight. I remembered. Look at that. Have lemon, wool squeeze. If I'm that, well, send me some cash then, if I'm that favourite. Oh dear. Can anyone tell me, is Venmo in other countries now? Block shitheads. Now I'm giving them their moment in time. You know, they can't think they're fucking clever or smart or funny. Now and again, I think 1 in every 50 comments, sometimes 1 in 50 is interesting or funny. I don't know. To be honest, I think YouTube are punishing me. They've searched for a load of dickheads, and they'll say, we'll send them Gary because he's always swearing and saying bad things. Oh dear. But to be honest, I think what they do, and they might go and attack another few sites, and they'll go to bed tonight thinking they've had a good night, and then they'll realise that they're fucking pathetic and they cry themselves to sleep. That's what I used to do. Yeah, my piss is... I've got to stop drinking tonight. My piss is getting too bubbly. I saw a video, so Johnny's arrived safely in Canada, and I saw a video of his, and he says he was eating 2 cucumbers a day, and actually eating, if anyone's got kidney problems, you shouldn't eat like half a cucumber a day, not a full cucumber, especially if you live overseas. $12.47, is that right? What is that? Is that 8 or 9 hours difference? Well, it's nine, still 9 hours, yeah. There's certain things in, you know, the phosphates and fucking phosphates, broken plates. It's mainly if you've got kidney problems. Yeah, no, I realise, Sam, yeah, but it's still 9 hours, yeah. Because Japan doesn't change its time. Oh, that was almost funny. Yeah, what's the other ones? Sulfates, phosphates. Ethereum, for fuck's sake, say something interesting, you daft cunt. Have you ever seen now and again they get a someone that's got some money, they'll do a deep search and they'll find these people, these trolls that have been saying nasty and horrible things about families, especially families that have just lost someone close to them, and they find it and they just look so fucking pathetic. He's more interested in helping the hopeless. Really? What's he saying? Did I check his channel? Let's have a look. Oh. Well, that's a surprise, isn't it? Yeah, Johnny's Canadian now, yeah, I think. Funded by Trump himself. Well, that's a turn up for the buck. So he's a pain in the arse, but he's looks like he's doing some good. Good for you. Yep, he went back to Canada yesterday. I don't know what did happen to Jim Carrey. Has he got a new face or something? Bye-bye, Ethereum. You should check out my Ethereum video. And also my Bitcoin. My son of a Bitcoin. My son of a Bitcoin. Just check that out as well. Yeah, someone said that. Someone said that Jim Carrey had been replaced. Oh dear. Maybe that was it. He was just promoting that channel to get people to send money to him. I'm retired. And begging for money on YouTube. What do you do? Maybe you should I've never seen that. I've never seen that as a contraction for what did you do? Is that a... Yeah, you must be American. Yeah, I don't think that's a proper contraction. What do you think, Gillian? You can't even sound that out. Are you like a fucking one of these millennials or Gen Z or stupid twat? Whether a contraction is proper or not, it's understandable. Your contraction is not understandable. Well, to me, in any way. They're not daft. You're probably right. Yeah, I've just looked it up. It's a colloquial contraction made from dickheads in Carolina, apparently. Yeah, you can fucking talk as much as you like. What you said is like a local to fucking dickheads in North Carolina, maybe South Carolina as well. Yeah, you're still a dickhead, mate. There you go. And she's a lawyer. It's just slang, not a real contraction of two words. So basically, you can't fucking speak English, Evan. Or is it even? Yep. 9 subscribers. Yeah, but it's not, like I said, I haven't drunk too much 2 days, Samuel, don't worry. But I've got to stop it because my kidneys, but I'm, like I said, a very good, I found some rice. I found some rice and I put that in this big stew, and I got some more green leaves, which is good for kidneys, so I'll add that tomorrow. And so another thing, like radish is good for kidneys, so they've got everything, Samuel. Yeah, I remember like a few months ago I got a bottle of, I can't remember, it was a nice English gin, and it was like £8, and someone was telling me, you haven't been on in a while, and he said in the local shop it was 24 quid. £8 in Japan, 24 quid. I know that the pound's getting strong against the yen, but even so, it was like fucking a third of the price in England. They've got Bombay Sapphire. They've got that as well. But that's twice the price of this. There's 2,000 yen. Yeah, well, not many, mate. Yeah, I saw my wife once loved me so much, she actually made mushy peas. Apparently, a lot of industries, because of the current situation, the young ones, 20-year-olds, they're drinking less, they're not eating biscuits, they're not having sex, and so this is why they're bringing all these fucking packers in. But the problem is, they don't spend. Pakistanis do not spend money. I don't I'm not, sorry Samuel, I'm not sure if I should sing that. Someone might be watching it. Where's this Samuel? Yeah, exactly. Fuck Islam. Nice retraction. Or as fucking Evan might say, nice retract. You know what I used to like? I used to like digested. They were invented by 2 Scottish doctors, McVitie's. And what I used to like I used to put cheddar cheese on McVitie's, the digestives, or a nice cup of tea. Evan, you've met your match, mate, and you've lost. I thought you were going to say, yeah, yo, da. The thing is, dickhead, I didn't fucking understand the contraction because it's a colloquialism in fucking North America. That's why. In the fucking boondocks of America. That's why I didn't understand the local contraction, you stupid cuh. You stupid con. That's another contraction for you. No, I wouldn't mind, but that, like if it's not, if like can't or won't or shouldn't, but this is like Gillian said, it's a local thing, and it's not a proper contraction. No, well, obviously from my reply, you should have figured out that I didn't understand. Why am I talking to this cunt? Let's hope he's writing something, then I'm just going to block him. Yeah, well, I think last year, Samuel, when I was drinking, I was having some good stuff, you know, some whiskies and things like that, and gins. And I was fucking drinking it I was drinking it in about a bottle in about 3 days. So that wasn't good. But I thought this is like 1,000 yen. Was it? Yeah, yeah, it's about 1,000 yen. So it's about £5. But if I got a beer, that'd be like £1.50 or something like that. So I might as well get this and last a few days. But it's not good for my kidneys. Yeah, well, I'm going to, like I say, I'm eating. So the other week I was drinking a lot of water, and I'll have to get back on it. But I'm always eating lots of fruit and veggies. So I'll get back into that, start exercising. Maybe next week or the week after I'll get another EGRF. Or is it EGFR? I think it's GFR. Gary Firth rampant. Yeah, I think I overdid it a few days ago. many people got watching? 11. Oh. Has anyone seen on Facebook that little blind girl that's telling really bad jokes? So I was trying to make a joke on Facebook, you know, like on the 29th, I think last year it was the, anyway, I forget, it was like March 29th, so it was a leap year. So I made a, I made a very dodgy joke where I said I had sex with a 5-year-old. So it didn't go down well. Yeah, because if your birthday's on the 29th of February and you're 5 years old, you're 20 years of age, but officially you're 5. No one seemed to get that joke, especially her sister. She was a 6-year-old. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, someone said, obviously a lot of the trolls are saying, "Are you in the Epstein files?" I don't have enough money to be in the fucking Epstein files. I'd like to know what happened to that fucking Prince Andrew's friend. You know, the girl that went while he was watching the fucking while he was getting a pizza. Yeah, because she got some money from certain. She was screwing everybody for money. Then all of a sudden, her husband was like a fucking karate expert or something, or a fighter, and she ends up dead. That was a bit fucking dodgy. And it's not come out clearly how she actually fucking died. So if this regime is actually brought down by Trump, imagine that Trump and Netanyahu getting fucking nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. I can't even, we know that contraction that he said. I can't even say it. How the fuck do you say that? What do you do? But even if you say what do you do, it sounds like present, doesn't it? Would. And that's it. Fucking would. Would you do? That's definitely fucking colloquial, isn't it? I've never even heard that word. Would most Americans understand that? That used to be one of my favourite programs. I mean, with me and the wife, we used to watch that X-Files. And if you ever want sex, if you want sex with a young woman or your wife or whatever, Sex in the City, that's the best show. And Blue Peter. Would you believe it? Wasn't there a film with Steve Carell called Evan something? Okay, I'll have to watch that. Evan Almighty. I've got a dodgy tooth somewhere. Yep, I think I better get off. It's been an hour and a half. Yeah, that's what I want to know about this Epstein thing. If he was jailed for sex offences as a paedophile, why did he get what? And other paedophiles, why the fuck is their sentences so short? Wow. And did anyone hear the news that they've stormed the US consulate in Pakistan? Did anyone see the anyone see the ex-leader of the Labour Party? The ex-leader of the Labour Party is fucking slagging off America for getting rid of this fucking monster. I don't know, they're saying that, I don't know how true it is, but they're saying that they fucking killed 40,000 protesters. And that's a lot of fucking people. A long fucking line of killing protesters in Iran. And these fucking idiots in Britain, fuck knows what it'd been like if they got elected. Oh, it's 10:20. Okay, guys, bye-bye.